The European Union aims to unite Europe. For this, civil society organizations play a key role. Empowering civil society builds trust, but civic space is shrinking across Europe.
I would say that there is an active attempt to not just shrink the space in which civil society can work, but completely destroy it.
The European Union aims to foster an open dialogue with citizens. But how much do civil society organizations really trust the EU?
They do trust the European institutions because it's through that trust, it's the way in which they can participate in policy making, bring the voices and concerns of citizens in the decisions that are taken at European Union level.
A recent study looked at the relationship between the EU and pan-European civil society organizations. The study found that trust depends on transparency, accountability, and democratic participation. But the EU falls short.
To empower citizens to be more involved in EU decision-making processes, civil society organizations need to be more empowered.
EU funding is also an issue. Grants are inflexible and reporting heavy. This signals distrust and erodes trust in return.
Reduction on the funding that they have, increase of the bureaucratic burden that they have, the strategic litigation of civil society organizations and individuals themselves, and the even more concerning situation, which is the normalization of the persecution of civil society organizations in some countries.
Dialogue matters. It is needed to address concerns around red tape and sustainability of funding.
One of the major gaps that we see in the EU policy-making processes is any formal and binding mechanisms for civil society organizations to be involved in the policy development and decision-making processes. It's at best ad hoc. Civil society organizations demand structured processes where they can stop to have to rely on personal relations and get involved in a structured and systemic and fair way in EU policy development and decision-making processes.
The solution? The EU needs common definitions, formal recognition of stakeholders, and full transparency. How can the EU regain citizens' trust through a stronger partnership with civil society? More work remains to address transparency and build an open relationship with mutual understanding and benefit. The EnTrust project has made recommendations on how to achieve this. Read our reports and watch our thematic videos to find out.